Week 9 of the National Football League. And coming up next, it's the Jets' towering wide receiver. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Jets and the Chiefs on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with... We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
From the 32. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On fourth down now, the Chiefs call on Tommy Townsend to punt this away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. From the gun, it's Hall. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. They get 35 out of that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Here's Hall once more. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. To the air now on 1st and 10. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Coming right is Hall. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Dropping back to throw. Finds his target, Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
From midfield now. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 2nd down. He'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They give on second to Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They kick the running back in motion. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw it on first down. It is Kupp, left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl.
And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds his man Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense... They're out and set. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Jets take their first time out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by Myers, left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Got a man. Robinson has it. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll throw it again. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A final throw before the break. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's the Jets offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. For it with Hall. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. So no return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down give to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. Done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
With the 2nd level at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action, Mahomes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Able to hit home, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jets.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He's back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going on 1st down, Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Completes this one to Rice. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Setting up to pass. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. First down throw, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
The throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Now to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that.
And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
All or nothing, they'll run it. Oh, and he stops short. They hold him out and prevent the 2-point conversion. And that right there should win them this ball game. So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And the Jets come up with the football. That should just about ice this game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get